Hey guys, welcome back to the den. And what do we have here other than my fat belly in a way? This is version 3.0. It's a little bit lighter, a few pounds lighter. Maybe one or two extra items in it. So after the intro, we'll get into this and see what we got. Alright, so we're going to start here this way first. On the outside, got ourselves a nice hat with a little light on it. Camo hat, camo light. What do you think? Yay? Nay? Okay. Use my little pointer here. Right there is my Elk Ridge bushcraft knife. Chose that because I have it on a motley lock and it works well. And with it set up this way, it actually sits on the left, so I can pull it across and it'll be right hand use. Next I have my machete back here. This has got an internal frame in it, so this doesn't actually affect the way it carries, and plus this way it keeps everything nice together. Obviously if I had to bug out, knew it was going to be gone for more than 3 days, then I have a 2-inch belt, utility belt, that I can put this on. And I know the guy doesn't watch the videos, but had a guy make me this custom leather sheath for it. Really nice. I love the way it fits. It's got a nice big belt loop here, and he did a really nice job of it. Oops, wrong way. There we go. But yeah, that's that. Alright, so now I'm going to change camera positions and we'll start diving to what's on the inside of it. Alright, so the first front little pouch, which isn't very big, but it's adequate. We got a little bit of fire making material here. We got some isometric stretching bands here. There's 2 of them. They can be used for stretching. They can be used for making an impromptu tourniquet if need be, a compression, for mild wounds, or chest or stomach wounds. Plus, be used for shelter making. Some water purification tablets. I have my digital compass. It's got an alarm clock. It tells me the temperature. I have a standard compass. It also tells me temperature in Celsius, as well as a small flashlight, a small ferro rod in there. Here. Oh wait, if you've watched my videos, you've seen it. I have a small ferro rod with an emergency whistle on it. I have a crank radio with a light on it, and it does pretty good. I did a review on this as well as my monocular here. I have a small fishing kit. I have a solar charger over there with an extra cable. That is Goal Zero Nomad 7. And this little bitty stuff right here, this is for shelter building. I have a tarp, 2 emergency blankets with orange on one side, the silver on the other. You can use these a number of ways. Use the tarp to provide rain cover. You can put one of these down on the ground and put the other one over top, so it helps keep the heat reflected into the area you're in. That is a 10x7 tarp, so that's big enough for me by myself. As well as there's some hemp cord and all kinds of cables and clips here that I can string together to make all kinds of anchor points. So that's the front pouch, and I'm going to switch over to what's in between the 2 pouches. Then we'll get into the big pouch. Be right back. Okay, in the middle pouch, there isn't a whole lot of room. I also have room for a map if I need it. But back of the cannulus here, nice little carabiner, imitation carabiner. It's not the real thing because it don't hold support no weight, but it holds the hatchet in between the two pouches perfectly. I also have my nice little shovel here. I got it dirt cheap, and since I got it, the prices have went way up. The cheapest I found it recently is over $70. If you want it quickly, around 40 bucks if you're willing to wait 3 or 4 weeks. And I've got my 2-inch utility belt there. It's cloth, it's got a couple snaps on it. It is also Velcro for adjustment, so it makes a really nice belt to attach stuff to. So that's it for this part. Now we'll dive into the main pouch. Alright, so this is the main pouch. Guess we'll start at that end down there. We have a shmai, we have a bandana, we have a balaclava, and some eye protection. Those have foam sides around them, and so they really, help keep dust and stuff out of your face. Yeah, between combination of those and the balaclava should be able to keep your face pretty well protected, in dusty, even windy environments. Garbage bags, some tent stakes, some rubber bands, a couple Walmart bags for shelter making, protection. Of course we got a Sharpie. Everybody knows what Sharpies are good for. I have a small solar charger as well as an extra power bank. I have some extra batteries for the flashlights. There's one of them. I have a knife sharpening system. This is a little Smith system that really does a nice job keeping your blades sharp. I have everybody's favorite Titan paracord. Best on the market in my opinion. It's got everything you need. It's got fire tinder. It's got your 7 strands of 7 strands of cordage. You've got your outer sheath. You've also got fishing line, and you've also got your snare wire. So between the 7 plus the 3 extras, you actually got 10 strands in the inside of that, plus the outer sheath. So that's a 100-foot hang. I can do a lot with that. You notice these from recent videos. That's for cutting trees down. This is for if I have to, if I'm out and it's to the point where I'm super hungry and I've ran out of all the food that I've got sitting over here, which there's 4 days worth. This is a package of milk. There's this little bar here, so that's 5. And if I'm out for 10 days, I'm going to start getting pretty hungry if I don't, mater my food. I may have to go out and get me a rabbit. So on that note, I added this knife, which is basically just one super razor blade, and that for cutting bone. So now I can clean, dress, and eat wild if I need to. Moving on, a silcock key, or if I'm near a residential area or in an urban area, I can go get water. Couple emergency whistles, 2 different types in case I lose one. Here's some more lighting. There's 2 red and 2 yellow Kellium sticks. Red for nighttime, obviously, if I'm trying to be somewhat sneaky, and so it doesn't affect my eyesight as badly. A solar powered light, so if I have a camp set up, I can actually hang this up and have some light. A small solar powered battery light right there. And it's really small. Oops. But it does a decent job. Okay. There's a small thing of mace, which I would carry on the outside, next to that probably. And a small monocular. If you're set up and you're in a wooded area, especially in the early spring, midsummer, early fall, late spring, midsummer, early fall, you may have a problem with mosquitoes. So I got a couple of these. There's 4 coils in a box, and give you a couple days worth of mosquito-free problems, along with some soap, dental floss, some body wash, and some mouthwash. A couple little comfort items to help keep you comfortable in the situation that may be kind of stressful. So that's that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it all on the table all at once. Okay, before anybody says anything, yes, I forgot to talk about this stuff here. I have a Sawyer water filter and a Berkey bottle for drinking filtered water. I have a clean canteen, large one, wide mouth for boiling water in, as well as my little cooking kit. I have a strainer here. If I can hang on to it. Strainer here is I can strain water as I'm pouring it into a pot or something if I've had to pull it out of a stream. And make sure I got all the large particulates out of it. My silverware. Just a couple cheap pieces that I got from Wally World. Nothing special, nothing fancy. But they're metal, easier to clean and less likely to break. Plus they both have, not that we have very many bottles in this day and age that need opening, but do have bottle openers on them. Inside my pot, and I chose this one because it houses the bowls that I wanted to house, but it also has its own little burning stand. Inside it, inside one I have my carabiner knife, as well as some drink mixes in this one, and a small ration bar. And in the bottom one, there is some fire starting stuff. So, I mean, I know you guys were thinking I was pretty light on the fire starting, but it's in the bottom one. I just don't want to take it out right now. And the first aid kit over there, which is packed full of stuff. As well as it's got a rat's tourniquet, it's got an Israeli bandage in it, it's got iodine, it's got methylate, it's got liquid bandage, as well as rubber gloves and all the other common things you find in a first aid kit. But here, this is what it is. This is version 3.0. And as you can see, there's the 5 main C's. You got cutting, cordage, combustion, container, and cover. So that's your 5 main C's that you need to survive. You know, and I kind of take Dave at his word, Dave Canterbury. I think he knows what he's talking about. That's just my opinion. Anyway, what do you think? It looks like there's a lot less here than my last, the version 2.0. There is a lot less here. It actually weighs almost 12 pounds less than the previous version. And I still have everything I need here. There's the machete and the other knife out that's not on the table right now, but in the hat. But I think this is an acceptable bag. What y'all think? Leave me information down below. If you're not a subscriber, there'll be a little button over there shortly to hit. Yay, nay, yes, no, thumbs up, thumbs down, good, bad, indifferent. Let me know. I like to hear feedback from you guys. So that's version 3.0. Now to go through the arduous task of editing all of this footage together and making a video that you guys will like. Catch you next time. Hey, this is Dave. Thanks for watching the Den. If you like what you see, hit the little subscribe button that's going to be up here or down there. If you want to know when we release a new video, hit that little bell icon, click receive notifications, and that way you know when we release a new video. Again, thanks for watching the Den. I'm Dave.
I'm Charlie.
Remember, keep them loaded.
Keep it safe.
Peace.